to
Off the Rails. Ethan Klein is back without his Carilla. Off the Rails. The show so off the rails we're being sued by Triller. That's right. Oh, we've only been doing Off the Rails for like a month or something officially, and we are already being sued by a giant media company, folks. We are off the rails here. You do not want to miss a single episode.
Get back on the rails, Ethan.
Oh, God. I don't want to think about Ela when I'm off the rails. Who put that soundbite in there? Today's episode is sponsored by Credit Karma Money, Canva, and Upstart. Thank you for funding my lawsuit. Oh, man. So, actually, an exciting episode today because, well, I guess the white is new, right? The brick wasn't there before, was it? Oh, it was there.
Yeah, it was there.
Wow, my awareness.
Yeah. No.
Well, it may not look like it at all, but we're in the new studio. This is our first episode in the new studio. We've got all the guys here, which is the first time in AB's. Shredder gets all tripped out. And yeah, love the energy levels, Dan. You guys could step it up a little bit.
Yeah. You guys are totally leaving me hanging here. What the fuck?
Can you see? Can they see you guys? Yeah. So this is the first time AB's been like working with everybody. So that's pretty
right.
cool.
Yes, awesome.
It's been a year since we all been together.
Very cool.
Zach's all moved into his new place.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Big pimpin'.
Big pimpin', baby.
Feeling good?
Feeling amazing.
Friday, baby.
Friday, baby.
Coming up in 2 days. I'm actually excited to announce that we've been in talks with Gabe to call in at the top of the show every Friday.
We're deep in negotiations with him.
Yeah. We're talking to his agent. We're finalizing the details. But, imagine every After Dark from here on out, starting with, it's Friday, baby. Yeah.
And that's Friday, baby.
And that's why this is the best show on earth. Nobody's got Gabe calling in every fucking Friday, baby.
Friday, baby. Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a great show for you guys here today. An amazing Off the Rails experience. Before I get too deep into that, I do want to say that my beautiful wife, who is not currently here, has a release coming out today, if you're not a member, Thursday at 10 a.m. The Color Block hoodie is back. Let's take a look. Ooh, it's so crispy. It's the 2.0 with the new rib, the new fit, the new, embroidered plate there on the front. Let's go. New colors. You like that neon color? It's pretty hype, in my opinion.
Grows the economy.
Oh, and listen, Joe Biden's got a perfect pitch for you here to go shop teddyfresh.com.
Guess what? Grows the economy.
It grows the economy. Exactly.
Benefits everybody.
We're super excited about this jacket.
Nobody.
Thank you. Joe Biden is a fan of Teddy Fresh, and he knows how to sell it. Work it, boy. We got this jacket we're super stoked on. Corduroy. Super amazing details. Look at that inlay. Come on, who does that? Look at this beautiful couple with the floral denim jacket and short alls. Short alls, ladies and gentlemen. Work it. Work it. This is the shirt. Yeah, you ever heard of short alls?
Not till this moment. Those are overalls with shorts, I guess.
It's all in the name, baby.
There you go.
This guy's wearing this shirt. Okay, so this is my design. I've been working on this for like a year, and for some reason, this was the hardest shirt to make. But it came out really nice. Because I don't know why, like, his eyes kept coming out red, and it just wasn't. And then we had to, like, work on the details of the shirt. But anyway, it's embroidered Teddy Fresh. Love it.
That's hot.
Thank you, Will. Bags. We got a lot of women's clothing coming up this month. Kind of cool. This is kind of a new classic look, I guess you would say. Something we've been working on. Some Argyle sweaters. Come on, baby. Kick it with me. Speckled t-shirts. Let's go. Let's go. This is all Teddy Fresh all the time. TeddyFresh.com. Grow the economy today. Right, Joe Biden?
Grows the economy.
Love it. That's got to be one of the hottest sound bites of 2021 already.
Absolutely. Contender. It's already in the running.
I also got to flex a little bit. Sometimes here on Off the Rails, especially, I'm making lots of predictions. I was actually shit on pretty severely for calling SafeMoon a scam, right? The subreddit was up in arms, boy. They did not like that. Well, I'm here today to report that it's only been like a week or two since I just made that prediction. And what did it lose, like 50% of its value today?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the whole crypto market is crashing right now, so it's not totally exclusive to that. But certainly, anybody who pushed it as a safe bet, as the name implies.
Good. The good news is Dave Portney is in. He's Safe Moon team.
Safe Moon's going to the moon, baby.
Everybody here on the subreddit's desperate, saying, "Don't sell." Bro, I think y'all should sell while you can. Dave Portney.
39 million shares of Safe Moon.
Yeah, and let me remind you, that guy who bought 39 million shares bought it for $200. So don't feel too bad for him. Dave Portney, I woke up and Safe Moon is down 33%. Now it's down, I think, 50%. But all of crypto is crashing. But I mean, are they all down that much, though, Dan? Not that much. 50%?
It all varies. Some of them are, though. I mean, it's a bad day. It's a massacre out there right now.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Carlos is feeling
Indeed,
it more than anybody. He says he's unbothered, though, because I'm in it for the long haul. Diamond hands. Anybody who says diamond hands, by the way, is selling, and you're the sucker, in my opinion.
Possibly.
You know, Dave Portnoy's got like 10 quadrillion Safe Moons, and he's screaming diamond hands and offloading it all.
Yeah, Ethereum is down 28% right now, so not quite 50, but definitely not good either.
Yeah, shout out to all my diamond handers out there. I know it's hurts today. Kind of inevitable. That's why I personally, look, no hate to crypto investors and stuff, but to me, it's just so volatile. It's like, I don't know, it's too much stress in the whole crypto market.
Yeah, I mean, you're the type of guy who, when your stock portfolio is down like 1% in a day, you start messaging me freaking out. So
it.
I mean, it's true. So
it's not that. I've gotten better at it.
Yeah, you have gotten better.
Well, Safe Moon, imagine losing 40% of your investment in like a minute, because that's Safe Moon, baby. 0.000006. Oh, and then there was another one, Safe Galaxy.
Safe Galaxy was the one that really cracked me up because on CoinDesk, they didn't have enough decimal points to even show how low it is. So it's currently, I know it's not actually this, but it's showing that it's at zero. It's
down 50% from 0 to 0. It's literally worthless, and it's still lost value.
Yeah. I mean,
be careful. I don't know. To me, a lot of these cryptos, despite like the really big ones, I would caution all you guys. Obviously, you guys do what you want. Hey, listen, me saying anything, I don't control the crypto markets. Don't get mad at me. I'm just giving you my opinion. But like outside of like Bitcoin and Ethereum and like a few other ones that are really reputable and have like, I feel like these are all Ponzi schemes where people are just trying to trick someone else to buy so they can sell it higher.
Wake the fuck up.
Anytime you see an influencer on Twitter being like, Safe Moon or fucking what's the new Chiba coin?
What was the one Jake Paul was just pushing another new
Yummy?
One. Oh, Yummy.
Was it really Yummy?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna buy Yummy coin?
Yummy coin.
Listen, if you're out there buying Yummy coin, I can't help you. I can't talk any sense into anyone out there who's buying Yummy coin on Jake Paul's recommendation.
What about tits?
Tits coin is another great one. If you're looking to dump your life savings into something, Tits coin I highly recommend.
Man, I saw Elon tweeted this morning that Tesla wasn't going to be selling their Bitcoin, and within like 2 minutes, there were like 10,000 replies of people mad at him because, he's getting a lot of the blame for this crash. Maybe partially deserved, probably not as much deserved as the amount of hate that he's getting right now. But man, that's wild to see because normally his fans are ready to simp for him to the death. But
wait, why are they mad that he said he's keeping it?
Well, because he was.
I know he was trashing it, saying it's not centralized because China has it all.
Right, and he was saying that that the environmental impact is a problem and all this stuff, and that all of those tweets preceded this crash, and so. Whether or not that was the reason for the crash is irrelevant. People are blaming him for the crash. So
I think it is his fault. I think it is a result of what he said. Is it his fault? No, because it's inherently such a fucking unstable investment that one dude on Twitter can destabilize it 50%, then it's a bad fucking investment.
Yeah.
It's not his fault. I mean, that's the market you guys are in, right? I mean, also, Elon's the reason why it went up so much, too, when he's like, Tesla's buying $2 billion of Bitcoin. So, live and die by the sword, people.
The world is not anymore the way it used to be.
I don't know. Do we have this link of James Charles, the Predator from this TV show? There was a TV show where they cast the Predator in it. Oh, I got it. Thank you. And his name was literally James Charles. It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, no.
What is this from? Is this like a recent show or is this old?
Zach said it was Scrubs, right?
Oh, so it is old. It's just a weird cosmic
Scrubs?
coincidence.
I believe it is.
Yeah, I think it's just a cosmic
This is awesome.
coincidence.
Watch this.
Up those food trays.
2.
One belonging to a child.
Oh no, this is a different thing.
This isn't Scrubs.
No, this is
Definitely not Scrubs.
Yeah. It looks kind of newish. It says Criminal Minds.
Oh, Criminal Minds. It's Criminal Minds, Scrubs. They're the same premise of the
Oh,
show.
here they say 2005, so it is a weird coincidence. But
In 2005, James Charles was the age of his victims.
But I hear there is no such thing as a coincidence, right?
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
So this guy was right.
Why don't you coordinate with the Ozona Coroner's office for a match?
Oh, baby. That's so yesterday. I already have the minions working on it. In the meantime, your
She's so
intrepid hacker
tech.
found you a match to the other set in the database. His name is James Charles. He's a local
Dude, that's so awesome.
He's a local guidance counselor helping us.
His name is James Charles. That's awesome. The fact that we're watching this means that we're all cosmically aligned, and there's no such thing as a coincidence.
True.
James Charles is a predator.
Right.
Zach?
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. We are cosmically aligned. Okay, there's a mystery afoot. When we were moving to the new office, oh, I can't even touch this. Okay, well, here is what Belle sent us in the mystery pack. And if you guys
The original
remember-
mystery
bro, I
pack.
need gloves to touch this. This is outrageous.
Daddy?
Oh my God. Oh my.
The gnarlier the better.
So she sent us a vial of spit, and it's gone.
Yeah, we were packing up the studio at the house and opened that box, and it's just gone.
So thick.
Who drank the spit?
I think somebody drank it. And,
Zach?
Well,
what? All right. First of all, why would I drink it? I was the first one to smell it, but I refused
First to smell, first to drink.
I didn't. Why would I drink it? As far as I'm concerned, that's the thing that caused COVID, because we did a make 'em laugh, and then we opened it in November. All right before COVID hit, and I'm pretty sure that thing caused COVID.
The timing is suspicious.
Right. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Well, Dan, it's true. Dan, you have a theory. It sounded like.
No, I don't necessarily have a theory.
So you smelled in this? Who smelled in it?
Ian actually did. He opened it.
You
up
want to
and
give
took
a smell review, Ian?
I wouldn't recommend it. I would not.
Yeah, he gagged.
Actually, no, it's not that bad. You should try it, Ian. It's really not that bad.
Is it possible it just evaporated? I mean, it was in there closed and full of liquid for years, though, I feel like.
Listen, I don't want to upset anybody, but the jar was being stored at someone's house.
Whose house?
You know whose house.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
And there's only one person who had 24-hour access to the jar.
Stop.
I'm not implying anything. I'm just stating facts.
Should I smell it?
Yeah.
Off the rails. Let's go.
Yeah, don't kill me. Look, okay. I'm gonna give it a good smell. I'm not gonna put. Ian, what prompted you to smell it anyway?
You see the little top piece?
Yeah.
At first, Dan and I thought that was like the spit, and it like
we thought
farted.
it had yeah, exactly.
So I popped it open to look.
Oh, it's it's like
and
this.
Then the odor kind of blasted me a little bit.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Shout out to Belle Delphine. I'm very scared.
Well,
So thick.
What is that smell? I don't even know how to describe it.
I pee in my basement.
I mean, Ian, you were the one who smelled it.
That's just
Do you have
wrong,
an opinion
bro.
on it?
Here, you guys smell it. Take it.
No,
take a
no,
turn.
no.
AB will.
No.
Grab this,
I'm
AB.
good.
Dan, take a smell. You're fired.
I'm okay.
Take a smell.
There's
or you're
nothing
fired.
in there.
I'll start looking for a
Is
new
it
job.
wrongful termination to fire? Shredder, stop it. You'll do it. Yeah, pass it around. Everybody take a whiff.
Oh God!
It's initiation. We're christening the new office. This is Belle Delphine's evaporated
Daddy?
spit. Evaporated since
This is
apparently.
horrific. This is going to start a whole second wave of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
I know it does feel like that. Well, they say it's not going away anyway. Oh, Ian gave. All right, good job, baby. You gave it a good whiff there. Describe it.
I really don't want to.
Describe it.
Wait, hold on. Let me unmute you.
Be honest, I was gonna play it up, but that really hit me by surprise.
Yeah, there's no playing it up.
Is it like fermentation? Is it like?
Yeah, it smells like biology.
It's gonna make me throw up.
Well, when I first smelled
Dan,
it, it
come
said
on.
it
I don't
smelled
want
like
to do
booze.
it.
Dan, smell it.
I
It
don't
smells
wanna
like
smell it.
booze. It smells like booze. Here, I'll
Give it to Zach.
Zach definitely drank it. Yeah.
That's what I think too. How are you gonna come
When
blame
have
me?
I-
That's outrageous.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's all gone.
We know.
Don't act surprised.
I think it did evaporate though.
Ooh, it smells like a dirty sock. I kind of like it.
Like a cum sock. Of course you do, you freak. There you go. You see, it smells good, Dan.
Honestly, I've smelled worse.
We gotta
shit,
bury
dude.
this thing.
It doesn't smell like shit or anything. It just smells like a dirty sock.
To me, it was very shocking.
Ian?
Well,
I
you know,
already smelled it.
Ian
You're the one that drank it.
Dan, you have give it a
Dan.
smell and
Dan
we'll bury
Dan,
it.
come on.
Thank
Pass
you,
it
Dan.
over. Jesus.
You're a good man, Dan.
Dan's a good man.
Oh,
We
No.
love Dan.
We love Dan.
That is horrific.
Keep it on your desk there as a keepsake. I'll spit in it and refill it for you. Maybe we'll send it back to Belle to refill up with spit.
Not a bad idea.
That's not
Turn
a
on
bad
this
idea.
fucking sexy music. It's so gross.
Oh, we have so Zach, I wanted to get a mayo update because in the last episode of After Dark, Zach put out a really earnest application to be the new craft mayo guy. And you feel like they've been ghosting you a little bit?
A little bit. They've liked the posts, but that's pretty much it. They've been reposting other people, which I feel is a total shot in the back, because no one's got shit on what I did.
So they've been retweeting, reposting, but not yours.
No public acknowledgement.
They liked it though.
You're right.
Because here I'm a little bit worried because here it says maybe I should. Anyway, just to remind you guys, Zach took a bath. We set up a whole bathtub of mayonnaise. We bought like $100 worth of mayonnaise, was it?
Yeah.
And Zach took a bath in it. So
Kraft mayonnaise, then.
real craft mayo.
Real craft mayo.
Yeah. Not the fake craft mayo.
No, none of that
Fuck
bullshit.
the fake craft mayo account.
None
Oh,
of
that
that
could be
shit.
good revenge. Somebody grab that fake craft mayo.
Love, can you get on that? Secure
Let's
the
see if we
account
can get
quickly.
just because I'm planning if they're gonna play my boy Zach dirty like that, because we've already spent that 10,000 pretty much. Then we got to go to war with real craft mayonnaise.
Totally agree.
Fake craft mayo. That's the. Tell me if you get that, love. Well, one way I'm seeing that they are going to be able to disqualify you, Zach, and I think they may have issued this after your submission.
They very well could have.
Well, we can tell. Like it went out 4 days ago. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, that's after your submission, bro.
But I feel like what I did falls in two of those categories.
Well, here, let me read it. It says, final reminder. So they're re-emphasizing here. They saying, oh, you can apply, but you have to use one of our ideas. Okay. Writing, singing, creating art about mayo, sporting mayo fashion, inventing new mayo uses. That sounds like a nightmare. What new mayo uses do we need?
I feel like Zach's falls into that category.
Right, yeah.
He's using it to bathe.
Right.
That's a new use.
And then also the art thing. I mean, Yoko goes and screams into a microphone.
Yeah,
calls
what
it
we did
art.
was a form of performance art for sure.
Okay. I just hope they see it that way.
But I mean, I see where you're coming from, how they put out that statement.
I just think they're trying to carve you out.
Yeah,
That's
and
my fear.
I mean, That
All right,
would
well,
really suck.
They're going to
It's
regret it.
outrageous.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
It's blasphemy in my mind.
I'll tell you what. I don't want to mention any other mayonnaise brands here on the show, but they're not the only game in town.
No.
And we might have to go to war with Real Craft Mayo. Did you get the account, Love?
No, I didn't find anything.
Fake
Not yet.
Craft Mayo. Were you able to? So keep us updated.
It's probably available.
Yeah, keep us updated.
Secure that.
Yeah, grab that immediately.
Also, Ethan, they have a voting thing next week.
Well, my fear is they're not even going to put you on it because clearly you're going to win.
Right. That's my fear too, is that they're going to rig the primary.
They're going to, yeah, exactly. Because
they're stealing it.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, Zach, if they steal this from you, there's going to be hell to pay. I am storming the Mayo headquarters.
They're making a big mistake. They're making a huge mistake.
I'm going to storm the capital of They're stealing it.
Yeah, that would suck.
No, we'll make sure there's justice for Zach.
I mean, that would really hurt, you know.
Yeah, I can tell. No, but you had big plans for that 10K. I mean, I was like, "You gonna buy a Rolex?" You're like, "No, I got to save it. I got to work towards my future."
Right. But also the thing that really drew me was that billboard.
Right. Well, we're gonna have to get you your own billboard, I think, with the craft in the bathtub with one of the competitors.
That would make my fucking
Yeah,
life.
I think we're gonna have to do something.
If they let somebody else win, we got to find out where the winner's billboard is and do it like across
Compete.
the street. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
My budget is unlimited.
Oh my god, that would be a dream come true.
I'm just saying, male people, don't screw this up.
Oh man.
Do not screw this up.
Oh man.
My other fear, like, did you put anything non-PG in the video? Because I remember we cut some stuff that was a little edgy.
No, everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's
a man in a pool of mayo.
Good, clean fun.
What did his T-shirt say?
My concern was his T-shirt because he had a Superman shirt. I don't know if the copyright.
Oh, they can blur it.
But I mean, like, if he's going to be the face of it and they have a big blur,
Could
right?
change shirt.
I guess.
I hope they do a reshoot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a whole press campaign.
Hair, makeup, all the whole nine
Yeah.
yards. Yeah.
Well, your legs were open too a little bit. I don't know if that's why.
Yeah, it was a
Well,
little.
I'm sorry
sexual.
that
there
I
was
was-
moments where I was. I thought it was a little sexual.
It's not Zach's fault that he has such raw animal magnetism.
Dan, thank you.
Covered in
Dan.
mayonnaise.
Just close your
Tiger
legs,
you.
Zach. That's all I
You
ask.
tiger you, Dan.
Well, anyway.
Don't mayo shame Zach.
Okay.
I can't help I'm sexy.
Well, anyway, just keep an eye on these guys because I get the feeling they're up to something.
Yeah.
These real craft mayo guys can't be trusted.
I mean that would suck if it didn't. But
Well, they're putting up the finalists. They said on June 1st. So I'm going to wait till June 1st. Let's see if they do the right thing before we jump the gun here.
But if not, you know.
Oh,
You know.
I don't even want to hear. I don't want to imagine that possibility. You know, I already have too many wars going on. I can't fight a war on two fronts. Anyway, let's take a quick break. We got lots of good stuff coming up. Mike, FaZe Blanks, and Mike responded to Trisha on a stream, so we got the footage and everything. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned.
Time to take a short break.
Oh,
Thank you, Rudy.
Credit Karma has always been there to help you make better financial decisions, and now they want to help even more. With Credit Karma Money Spend account, you can be rewarded for good money habits. What? Credit Karma Money is a brand new checking account where you can win cash reimbursements for making purchases. When you use Credit Karma Money debit card, you can win daily instant Karma purchase reimbursements on items up to $5,000. Just pay with your debit card, and when you win, you'll be notified on the spot, and your instant Karma cash will be added back to your spend account. It's kind of fun. You usually don't get rewards for checking accounts or like debit cards. It's kind of dope. I get like points and shit on my credit card, but never on my debit card. So it's kind of cool. And you get to be a big winner at the checkout. Yeah, they've actually, every cashier across the country has got a party popper.
You ready to go?
And
Just in case.
they'll be notified and they'll spam it in your face. Credit Karma Money has already given away $3 million in instant karma to over 50,000 Credit Karma members and counting. Open your FDIC insured spend account for free. There's no minimum balance requirement, no overdraft fees, no free free withdrawals. That's actually kind of amazing. Bro, I got fucked by so many banks when I was in college. I would have killed for this.
Absolutely.
Oh, bro, I spent so much time please, I need that $35 back, you know? Such bullshit. Not them, though, and I love to say that. There's no minimum balance requirement, no overdraft fees, and no free withdrawals. Not no free withdrawals. You understand what I'm saying? They have free withdrawals from a network of over 50,000 ATMs. Credit Karma Money, baby. Progress starts here. Here's the call to action. Listen up. Visit right now, creditkarma.com/winmoney to open your free account and start winning instant karma. Go to creditkarma.com/winmoney to sign up for free and start winning instant karma. That's creditkarma.com/winmoney. Instant karma is sponsored by Credit Karma. No purchase necessary. Include exclusions and terms apply. See rules. Banking services provided by MVB Bank Incorporated, members FDIC. Maximum balance of transfer limits apply. Today we are sponsored by Canva. AB, you're a huge fan of Canva. I just found out. What is Canva?
So Canva basically provides design templates for you to create things easily. YouTube thumbnails, Instagram posts, whatever you need, they have it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You said it's free too?
Yes, it's free. I believe they have a version you could pay for as well. But
I think that's what they're doing here.
They sure do. They have Canva Pro, baby.
Okay, but that's cool. So Canva is basically just like a free version of Photoshop.
In a way, yes. Yeah. They have lots of options, presentations, posters, whatever you need.
Amazing. Well, let me tell you guys about Canva Pro if you're ready to take it to the next level. Canva Pro is the easy-to-use design platform that has everything you need to design like a pro. If you're a professional designer or just getting started, Canva Pro can help boost you and your team's productivity and creativity. It's quick, it's easy, and it's affordable. I'll say, unlike some of their competitors, which cost so much money, so expensive. It's a good way to just get some professional software. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the software out there is like unreasonably expensive. They're affordable way to design whatever you need. No matter what you're creating and sharing, Canva Pro has everything you need in one place, including a collection of over 75 million premium photos, videos, audios, and graphics.
It's awesome.
That is honestly really useful. It's really hard to get license all that shit. 75 million, let's go. Plus, Canva Pro comes with time-saving tools that simplify and speed up the creative process. You get all of this and more in just one Canva Pro subscription. What my favorite Canva Pro feature is?
Me personally, I like the simplicity. I have both programs, the competitors that I think you're referring to, and this is just simple. I could just pump out thumbnails or Instagram posts on the fly.
It's intuitive.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that. Sometimes I try to use some of these really complex softwares, and it's like, it just melts my brain. I gotta bounce. But a Canva Pro, it's intuitive, it's accessible. You're gonna jump right in with these amazing tools. You're gonna be designing like a king. Design like a pro with Canva Pro. Right now, you can get a free 45-day extended trial when you use my promo code. Just go to canva.me/H3 and get a free 45-day extended trial. That's canva.me/H3. Canva.me/H3. Do you dread looking at your credit card statement every month? We don't blame you, and Upstart can lift that weight off your shoulders so that you can finally feel the relief of being free of credit card debt. Here's what Upstart is. It's the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. If you're using it to pay off credit cards, consolidating high-interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple, fixed monthly payment. Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more than just your credit score, like your income and employment history. This means they can offer smarter rates with trusted partners. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. You can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. So, find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/H3. That's upstart.com/H3. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. The loan amount will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/H3. We are back. Thank you for sticking around. This is my favorite part of the show when we're addressing phase blanks and Mike. And, Mike.
Phase blanks.
Who's infinitely smarter than me, by the way. There was a lot of chatter about my analogy, by the way, on the subreddit. About if I have a zero.
Yeah. Chatter in what way?
Okay. There was debate. Some people got what I was trying to say. Some people thought it was dumb.
I was just left genuinely confused.
Because there's infinite numbers in zero. Between 0 and 1, you can have infinite decimal points. 0 is like the state of nothing, and infinite is the state of everything. Don't you understand that? It's the same two sides of the same coin.
That's what was throwing me off, though, because
he's fucking stupid.
There's an infinite.
Shut up, FaZe.
There's an infinite number of numbers between any two intervals. It's not just that. That has nothing to do with 0.
Oh God, Dan, you ruin everything.
I mean, I'm just trying to follow the
0
analogy.
is nothing.
Right, I get that.
Okay, maybe the 0 to 1 part doesn't make sense. But like the property of 0 is undefined, right? It's like infinitely nothing. Yes, thank you. You know.
Yeah, okay.
So, there's some
I'm just going to assume
like there's some logic
I'm
there.
just going to assume that I'm dumb and I'm not understanding what you're saying.
No. Listen, the point is I never claimed to be smart. Mike, by the way, has challenged me to an IQ battle, an IQ test.
Did he really do that? Jesus Christ.
Would I? Of course not. In his dreams, I would do that. I wouldn't waste any time on camera with Mike. No. And by the way, I never claimed to be smart. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't ever claim to be smarter than anyone. FaZe Blanks is the one who said he's infinitely smarter than me.
I'm infinitely smarter than you, and infinitely more successful than you.
Right. I make no claim about my intelligence or my success.
Phase blanks.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing an IQ test. I'm sure I would do horribly. You know?
Although against Mike, I think you have a great shot.
You think I have a higher IQ than Mike?
Oh, totally.
Just an update. Trisha is correct. It is Mylek.
Oh, there you go. See, Trisha knows things.
Trisha's all he knows. Yeah.
Yeah, she is always right. That's like a meme. Anyway, let's watch these clips. But before we do, we were talking about how FaZe and Mike are part of this boys club, these kind of alpha males. And so I actually have some advice for them, how they can further enhance their alpha maleness. I saw this on TikTok and I thought about them. So I think is this the music's so fucked up that I don't know if it's gonna get claimed, but I'll mute it. So it's a guy doing like crazy ass push-ups. Here. Yeah. So here's the advice from this video. So stop being a pussy, become an alpha now, okay? Sleep 2 minutes a month, work out 3 months a day, sleep on the ceiling, nut in your meals, it's extra protein. Take shits at school, toilets with the door open to assert dominance, and only sleep with men. It boosts your testosterone. So there's some advice for Mike and Blanks to increase their alpha maleness.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Oh wow!
I really like take shits at school
with the door open. That is,
alpha.
and just mad dog people. Just stare at them in the eyes. That's a dominance play right there, man. That ever happened to you guys where someone's shitting with the door open?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Both of you immediately said yes.
Middle Eastern people, for some reason, a lot of times they leave the door open. I don't know why.
Are you talking about like in a public setting or at home?
But at home, but like sometimes when there's like people over too. Sometimes.
Oh shit, that's gnarly. So people will come to your house and shit with the door open.
Yeah, I don't know if that's everyone. Maybe my family's just fucked up. So don't get mad at me.
No, but like who? No, well, who in your family shitting with the door open?
Dude, one time my grandma had it open, and
Your grandma?
her
Oh,
dentures
no.
were out too. It was just a weird experience. I remember I was like 8 years old. I still remember it. Yeah, scarred
I
me.
would too.
My family does the same thing.
That's the kind of thing you don't
What?
forget.
Yeah.
Wait, your parents shit with the door open? Zach?
My dad and brother shit with the door open. Yeah.
That's not okay.
I could see that.
What?
No,
Shit
I
with the
can't
door
see-
open.
And your brother? I mean,
I can't. I personally, I can't do it.
This is
I get,
blowing my mind.
I get
right now.
stage fright.
What the-
I
you got a door. Why keep it
know.
open?
Dude. I always tell him, like, dude,
There's a door there for a reason.
What is their explanation?
he just shits with the door open.
There's no explanation. It's just
No,
like
it's like
oh.
it's like that line from Step Brothers, like, we're men, we make our own beef jerky, we shit with the door open.
I disagree with that.
But I could never shit at school. I was always scared.
I think I went from kindergarten to senior year of high school without ever taking a shit at school. I just told you.
Really?
I think so.
Well,
maybe like twice in the whole 13
I mean,
years.
look, I think we all would like to not shit at school, but sometimes things happen.
You know what is alpha though, which doesn't scare me? Taking a shit on a dude's lawn.
Right.
Yeah, right. You do. You
Which
have-
Zach has done famously. Had to pull over and take a diarrhea on the dude's lawn.
I had no choice.
You left it there though.
I did, yeah. I had no choice.
You're like a terrorist. You're a bioterrorist. You should be investigated.
Bathroom terrorist.
You should be investigated by the FBI. That's a federal crime to shit on someone's lawn.
I still just don't get how they can just not give you an answer for the whole.
Think
with
it's
the
an
door
alpha
open.
play. I think they're dominating.
They just
Zach.
like shrug.
I think
Just
they're.
like, oh.
Is your brother an alpha, Zach?
Yeah, he is.
Because I know Todd is an alpha.
He is. He's got the
So I think
Todd
they're
talk.
asserting dominance on you, Zach. I think you're the beta of the family.
I think it's not the act of shitting with the door open, but rather the smell more wafting out.
For me, it's everything.
Yeah, it's all.
It's
that's
so
all part of
shocking
it.
to
Yeah.
see somebody in there with their pants down.
You never shit with the door open?
I do, and it's just me and Hila at home.
Even that. I wouldn't do that in front of my girlfriend.
I don't prefer to. I close the door. But like sometimes we're in the bathroom together and it just goes down that way.
I'd wait.
Well, me and Hila have been together a lot longer than you, Dan. So
that's
maybe
fair
you'll be
enough.
gifted enough to be able to shit
In a
front of-
decade,
Yeah.
maybe I'll take a shit in front of Allie.
You shit in front of Lena?
No, I'm very shit shy.
No, you're shit shy.
That's the term. Shit shy.
Shit shy.
Well, anyway, FaZe Blanks and Mike definitely shit with the door open because that's alpha as fuck. So here's FaZe Blanks on this dude Aiden Ross's stream addressing us. So let's enjoy this. Oh, this is Mike. Okay. So let's watch Mike.
Honestly, another thing they said too.
It's a little loud. You can, thank you.
Yeah. Another thing they said was they insulted my intelligence quite a bit and said like listen, like this kid. They said this kid's head is filled with hot dogs, which actually I like that joke as well. There was a.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say they're not funny, but I will happily say this. I believe in myself enough to sit down with you, Ethan, as well as Trisha. I challenge you to.
Bro, in your fucking dreams, I didn't even finish this. Like, I was like, are you dreaming that I'm going to sit down and take an IQ test with you, bozo? Fucking meat brain, ground beef brain.
In-person IQ test.
Oh shit.
Done by a third-party independent contractor or someone completely unrelated to all of us. And I believe the two losing people should donate $10,000 to a charity of the winner.
Mike, I donate charity when I want, not because I lose to fucking an IQ battle to you. I regularly donate money to charity, and I think you should too. Hundreds of thousands. Oh, I don't even flex my generosity. I'm turning into an alpha male. Mike, just donate to charity if you want to help someone. I'm not sitting down and doing an IQ test, dumbass. If Mike leaned over too far, ground beef would come out of his ear. Sloppy Joe comes out of his ear like a salt shaker. He just gets a bun and goes, and then he's got dinner. You know what I mean?
There's choice.
Damn.
So Ethan, Trisha, if you guys are extremely smart and the intellectual beauty.
I never said I'm smart. I just said you're a dumbass. Two different things, bro. Just if I have an 80 IQ, you know, you have a 60.
that you claim to be, I would love to
Never
meet
claimed
you.
that.
You can bring security. You can bring whatever you want. Let's sit down. Let's have
Security, because I'm scared he's going to shove me in a locker.
Oh, right.
I love that. He goes, you could bring security because you're clearly scared of my physical prowess. I'm going to shove you in a locker after I beat you in an IQ test.
He might make you shit your gym shorts, too.
Yeah, you're going to bring gym shorts, Mike, to shit in when I beat you?
a beautiful IQ test to a third-party contractor, and let's give some money to charity.
I love that. That's such a great way to start.
Also, all positive vibes. Ethan, Trisha, keep getting your bags, keep getting your money, but please, like, try to base the shit you're saying in at least a bit of fact.
So is he's saying I need to research if it's possible for a brain to be made of hot dog meat?
Yeah, I mean, what was the fact? It was.
I guess they were upset that I don't remember who said it. I don't want to blame Trisha. I think we probably both said it. Is that we said that all of them had some kind of allegation at the table, and I guess Mike was cross because he said he didn't. But I don't.
That is a big thing to say about somebody if it's not true.
Yeah, I agree.
You might deserve an apology for that. I mean, depending on what allegation he's talking about. If the allegation is that he has hot dog brains, then
that I don't apologize. I make no apology.
That part's true.
I feel like we could prove that scientifically. How about this, Mike?
But yeah,
you donate a piece of your brain and we analyze it, and if they prove it's not like Frankfurt's finest, then I donate $10,000 to charity. And then Blanks comes on, and here's his take.
Oh, yeah. There's a fine
Oh, it's so loud.
line. I can take jokes all fucking day. I think that people are way too serious. People get offended way too easily online these days. And crack all the humor you want. Phase blanks the fuck up.
That's not even that bad.
L3.
Aiden loves it. He's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. By the way, he says he's down with the humor and he thinks it's funny. Go ahead. Phase.
Blanks.
Well, the last time I goofed on him, he said he's infinitely smarter and more successful than me, which sounded like a little insecure. But
he was in the room with Keem at
Right.
the time, to be fair.
Keem swag.
I think, he's got to match that energy, the Keem hate. So.
Death to all Jews vibes.
Right.
That stuff is funny. Mike said they said he looked like a nutsack. Whatever. All that shit is just humor. What I don't appreciate about them is they're hypocrites.
Uh-oh.
So they'll go and say, you guys are bullying Trisha, or someone's being a bully. Any kind of criticism that comes their way, it's written off as they're bullying. When they'll go on and by the textbook definition, bully everybody else. They're just hypocrites.
Right.
Bro, literally exposing how blank his mind is. Because we titled it that we're being bullied as a joke.
Yeah, it was ironic.
It was meant to be ironic, dude.
Yeah.
Blanks.
We just thought it was funny that you're accusing us of being bullies, so we said that you're bullying us. It's literally just a joke, bruh. Hypocrite. That's Keem's. That's like, I don't know why. People use that as like the ultimate insult. Like, hypocrite.
As far as crossing the line, Trisha did this like 10 story like thing about how me and Mike are fucking old dudes starting some hype house, which it's just
I'm sorry, but on face value, that is objectively hilarious. That FaZe and Mike are starting a content house together.
What's funny about two men in their 30s starting a house to live with a bunch of 18-year-olds? I don't understand.
He doesn't. He goes, you can joke around, just not about that. That's crossing the line. What's funny about Mike, who's 36, leaving his girlfriend, who's super rich and famous and super like in love with him, who bought a house for him, and then moving in with FaZe Blanks? What's funny about that? I challenge you to an IQ test, bro. Loser gets shoved in a locker. And if you don't fit in the locker, I'll put you in a trash can out back.
It's just laughable. But what we're doing here is so much like beyond that.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I didn't realize it was much more than a hype house.
That's why it's ridiculous, because what they're doing is so much more than a hype house. Oh, well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have said anything. Why didn't Mike just explain that to Lana? Maybe she wouldn't have been pissed at him.
Babe, this is so much more than a hype house.
Babe, come on. Here, give me your hot dog bun. Anyway, babe, it's way much more than a hype house.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sorry, what was that? Who's hungry? Sloppy Joe.
gotten started either. That's the crazy
We're
part.
just getting started now.
Dude, it looks crazy hype how he's got like a curtain, like fucking like stapled to the wall. It's crazy hype back in there. Super luxurious shit, bro. He missed his spot up here, by the way. You might want to lock that up. So much more than a hype house.
Already things are fucking moving.
I know.
Things are going great. The vibe is good. Everyone's
Right.
having fun.
Right. I didn't consider that.
Did you?
He's a good counter argument. The vibe is good and everyone's having fun. It's way more than a hype house.
You forgot to consider the vibe, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to bring this up to Trisha.
Yeah. I think you guys need to apologize.
She didn't consider the vibe.
Issue a retraction here.
Right. I apologize. I should have considered the vibe. I didn't do a vibe check on the hype house.
But then she went on to say, like, you guys are fucking creepy and old, and like,
True.
you guys have both had issues with underage girls in the past.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
What?
Wait, did she say that? Issues with underage girls? I don't recall her saying that.
She probably
Okay.
said that.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
let's be honest.
I don't recall her saying underage. I think she said
You guys got hyped up quite a bit.
That's true.
during
We
that
did get
segment,
excited.
So there may have been some.
Okay, okay. Let me finish this clip and then I'll address kind of like what we said here.
And she kept it vague, whether that means underage girls at parties or whatever the fuck. Just having your name associated with something like that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It's disgusting. I run a business.
You can't
FaZe
do that.
Clan is my life. It takes care of fucking 70 plus people.
FaZe up.
You know what I mean? Like, we have 70 plus employees and all their families extended out. Like, this
They're
shit.
all taken care of,
This
yeah.
shit is like, it's not a joke. You can't just say that. And by the way, I don't know if I have to clarify this. Absolutely nonsense. That's never happened.
Everybody knows that.
Me and Mike have never had.
I don't think she said underage. I think she said they all have allegations against them. And I will say that as far as what's been publicly said about Mike and FaZe, so I got a little confused because I remember FaZe got in like a bar fight and Jake Paul made this video about him that he like assaulted his assistant or something. Apparently that was proven wrong, or Jake said that it wasn't true, or I don't know. So, and as far as Mike goes, I don't think there's any accusations against him other than him being a douchebag. I guess Trisha's thing with Mike was that he cheated on Lana, and then the girl he cheated on with, he said she looked like a gremlin, and she thought that was super trashy. Like, oh, you're the pig that cheated on your girlfriend. You're going to trash on the girl you cheated on with. I think that's what Trisha meant when she said allegations, but we should be very clear and say that as far as Banks, I'll be very clear. I can't speak for Trisha or what she knows, and I don't remember exactly what I said, but we were getting pretty excited. And then as far as Banks goes and Mike, yeah, so I think that's what she was thinking of. And I will say that as far as we can tell, there are no allegations of essay, which I think is what.
That seemed to be what the implication that they took away
so
from
there
it
is
was,
no
which,
allegation, public allegations of essay against Banks or Mike that we know of, other than them just being like douchebags and womanizers, which I think is what she meant. But they're right. We should be very clear about that. And so I will say here today that if Mike and Banks are guilty only of being sloppy Joe-brained meathead and also douchebag womanizers. But I do apologize because we shouldn't put that out there. So, you know, I think Trisha meant those incidents, but it, obviously when it comes out that way, we should be more careful with our words, how we express that, or at least myself. So apologies to Banks, apologies to Mike, and FaZe up.
I know, but it's just but to say that out.
And Ricky,
out loud,
I also told him that like we're so like even who we have at our house, like you're the one who literally enforced. This kid always
tell them
me.
Tell them how like
tell them, bro.
The fucking when it comes to that shit.
If you guys want to come to our house, like you have to pull your ID. They check your age, everything. And I one time I was like, yo,
they really seem focused on the underage thing, which I don't remember. It's funny they're focused on the underage thing and not like just essay, which makes me like they're like, oh no, we definitely essayed people, just not underage.
Easy.
Okay, I'm kidding. That's a joke for the record.
Okay.
Yeah. I just apologize.
I know, that's fine.
But it's funny because, right? Off the rails.
Off the rails, all right.
I'm kidding. Come on. No, but in all seriousness, Mike and Blanks do not have public allegations of SA against them. I don't know what they're talking about underage. I don't remember that, but underage or above age. So apologies to them. They're good dudes, obviously. You know, whether if they shit with the door open to alpha on people, that might be true.
Unknown. That's unknown.
That we have not verified.
We have not verified those allegations.
Do they jizz in their oatmeal in the morning to increase their testosterone? Yes.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
So there you have it. Gosh, I really don't remember her saying underage, but I would like to know. I'm kind of curious what she actually said.
AB's over here watching it right now.
Yeah, let me know what we actually said.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could pull, or just if
So
you could,
I remember when we were recording it, the energy peaked, and I wouldn't be totally surprised if maybe things went a little too far. But I don't recall either.
If you hear something specific, just relay it.
Okay, he's on it. He's on it. AB's on the case.
Actively listening right now. Interesting. So we'll check back in with AB. Something else that came up on Frenemies was Chrissy Teigen, apparently. This story of her bullying this, there's like a 16-year-old girl that married a 50-year-old man, and apparently everyone was like dunking on this poor 16-year-old girl instead of the creepy 50-year-old guy, including Chrissy Teigen. I don't know anything about Chrissy Teigen, but everybody like hates her guts, apparently. Or, well, maybe now they do. I didn't know anything about her.
Well, I think after everything that went down, people do now.
This
But she
is
was
her.
she was very popular. I mean, I don't think
Was she?
Yeah, I mean, she was not well liked in certain circles because she's very outspoken politically. So I mean, you know how that goes when you're political on the internet. But as far as like being universally reviled, I think this is a new development for her.
Well, she is married to John Legend. What a legend.
Got him.
I actually, when I did Hot Ones, like, I don't know, it was a long time ago now. I remember Sean Evans asked me about John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. I didn't know who the fuck they were. So that was when I first learned of their existence. And I still don't know much about either of them, to be frank.
He is a legend.
What's John Legend's like famous song? You guys in the back now?
Oh yeah, it's like All of Me.
Okay.
Give me a tune. Give me a tune, Zach.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, all of me, and all of you.
I swear to God, I don't know that song. On God. I don't know who the fuck they are. I really don't. Like, they've never, I don't know how it's about here. John Legend.
He is a legend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's about, oh, wow, 2 billion. Okay, so I should have heard this. Let me just give it a little zap.
Yeah, I mean, he's a huge artist.
Oh, so fucking tragic, bro. He loves his wife, apparently. He's the only one left. I never heard this song. Doesn't exist.
Legend.
Well, anyway.
You're able to tell off of that half a second of...
I could tell. I had never heard the fucking song. So anyway, she tweeted. So all this started to come together when she tweeted that she was quitting Twitter because she was getting bullied. And then that kind of set off some people because apparently she has a history of being a bully. She said, hey, for 10 years, you guys have been my world. I honestly owe you so much. I truly consider so many of my actual friends. That being said, it's time to say goodbye. This no longer serves me as positivity. It serves me negatively, and I think that's the right time to call something. So, yada, 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 she quits Twitter. Who gives a fuck? Just exit Twitter. We don't need an announcement. Hi, guys. I'm announcing today that I will not be checking Twitter for 24 hours. The reaction's like, no! No, we need you on Twitter. Is she back on Twitter, by the way? Or did she stick through to it?
Oh, I think she came back like a week later.
Yeah, that's
she made it. She pulled a quartering. She pulled a Jeremy.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy didn't even last 24 hours.
Right. I think she did last longer than that. But yeah,
that's the problem. Everyone who goes, every time you make this big statement about I'm quitting Twitter, you look dumb because you come back, bro. You always come back to the death grip of that blue bitch bird.
Hey, Twitter world, this is yours truly.
Even OJ's on Twitter. I mean, come on. Hey, Twitter world. Anyway, So she said, "Oh, I'm being bullied." So then this girl named Courtney, is that her name? Yeah. Bro, you got to see this shit. This girl Courtney came out, and who was this? Here, trying to find. Here's the clip of the couple back in the day. Apparently, this was a big story at the time. I don't think I don't. I mean,
Meet Hollywood's most controversial newlyweds. Doug Hutchison.
She's 16? Bro, that's sick. Yeah, I mean, it's not her fault. She's 16. It just goes to show how much the times have changed. Like, I can't imagine looking at this and then being mad at the girl. I mean, look at this creep.
I mean, this wasn't that long. Like, you say times change, but people should have not
Okay,
been blaming her.
2011, it's saying.
Yeah, I mean, in 2011, like, to be blaming the 16-year-old in this relationship, I think that...
Right, that's not that long ago, you're right.
21-year-old actor. Perhaps you remember him best as the abusive prison guard
Oh,
in
perfect.
The Green Mile.
That's his claim to fame? I do remember hating him in that movie, though, so I guess he was good.
They got all the men they need. And his wife, Courtney Stoddard. She's an aspiring singer and actress.
It's not my fault you can't control your guy.
Oh, my God.
Believe it or not, the most stunning thing about Courtney isn't
Is her-
provocative appearance.
Oh.
It's her birth certificate. That's right. This girl is 16 years old.
So how does that even happen? Her parents give consent to marry him or something?
And certain states, I mean, the age of consent is lower. The 18 thing is not universal.
You know, when I was a kid, I befriended, there was this really weird kid that I met on the bus, but I liked him for some reason, and we started hanging out because we lived close. And his dad, he was like 50, 60, and he married a fucking 16-year-old, and I think she was like a slow adult, or, well, she wasn't even adult. They got married when she was 16, and she, like, wasn't all there, you know what I mean? And I was like, even as a kid, I was like, how? I was like, you can do that? And he said, yeah, her parents gave him consent and gave him like guardianship over her in California. I was like, holy fuck. Even as a kid, I was like, damn.
That's nuts.
And like, that was pretty weird, you know? Yep, that was a weird one.
I looked it up. They got married in Vegas, which I guess you can get.
You can marry 16-year-old in Vegas?
Apparently.
Let's go,
Found
Vegas.
an article about it.
Vegas is wild, man. Vin Diesel love.
Vin.
Okay, so we have an update from AB. Go ahead, AB. What's your update?
So far, Trisha's just said she has no idea who FaZe is. You know, it's not like James Charles. She said she kept going at James Charles because he was talking to minors. It's different. She has no idea who FaZe is, so she's not going to keep going at him. But
So-
I haven't listened to all of it, but so far, FaZe is in the clear from Trisha.
She did not say that any of them were dating minors.
So far, no.
That's
But
what I'm
she
saying.
said
I
she doesn't
don't
even
know.
know who FaZe is, but I'll
Yeah.
keep listening, though.
But there is a point definitely where she says that all three of them have allegations.
Yes.
So you'll keep listening.
Yes,
Okay.
I've heard the allegations part.
So she said that.
She said allegations, but she didn't say sexual allegations.
Which is a fair point. I think that's an important distinction.
Right.
Because, I mean, like, well, okay, but people know what they mean. Let's not split hairs here.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you, AB, for the report. Thank you. So anyway, yeah, apparently you can marry a 16-year-old. That's pretty crazy, dude. So people were really like slut shaming her. She's 16, bro. What the fuck? That's crazy.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Oh, here's
That's the adult.
here's Anderson Cooper, who's like woke as fuck, right? So apparently he even did a really cringy segment about them. Let's listen to
I guess
this.
in the meantime, we're just going to have to make do with some of their older interviews, like this one from E! Online.
There was nothing illegal or immoral about it. It was just that we found ourselves falling for each other,
and
and we
flying on the
happened.
wings of love together.
You guys have both made mention a couple times about wanting to do this, biblically, morally,
What the
talking
fuck?
about the issue of
Okay, I see why people are talking about her. I mean, I'm not blaming her, but I see why she's the focal Let me finish the clip. But she's like, what is this face she's making? Again, she's 16. She doesn't look it. It's hard to remember that she's only 16. Was she 16 at the time of this interview? I'm fascinated by this.
Talk to me about the issue of
what is she doing?
Premarital sex.
Okay, I don't want to hear the answer to that question, first of all. I do, however, have a few questions of my own. Courtney, what makes you so enchanting? Why are you so beguiling yet so elusive?
Daddy,
What is your Halloween costume going to be this year? Will it perhaps be, I don't know, something provocative? And most importantly, what the hell are you doing with your face? I have to know. All right, sorry.
They gotta stop trying to do comedy over
What
there.
the
on
fuck was
CNN.
that? Jesus.
They gotta stop fast. I get it. It's shocking, but if I had to prepare like a segment, I would definitely talk about what a sleaze he is, and not a 16-year-old who doesn't really know how to carry herself. And you know what I mean?
No choice. I got to see it. Can we please roll my favorite clip from GMA?
People are welcome to their opinions. That's what the world is about. If they need to feel this way,
Dude, she's fucking around. Is she fucking around?
I don't know. It looks like she's on drugs.
It does look like she's on drugs. That was my first thought too.
Yeah. The mouth movements is very like MDMA.
Bro, you should be more. You should definitely be very concerned about this guy.
Not ours.
Oh, Andersons, don't do comedy, brother.
What is it? It's like a desperate, it's like a silent, desperate
I actually
cry
think I'm actually really concerned for that girl after watching that. Not funny.
Yeah.
for help, is what that is. Courtney, you keep doing that thing you do with the lips and the weird things and the touching the lips and the, you just keep doing it.
Why is everybody focused on her? What about the fucking weirdo?
Dude, it is so weird. He married a 16-year-old. He's taking her on interviews. I think he's giving her drugs. I really do. Look at this.
Need to feel this way, that's theirs to hold.
But she's okay. Well, what, if you thought that, I mean, Anderson was pretty tame. Look what Chrissy Teigen said. Okay, you ready for this? This is like some really heinous, unforgivable shit. You guys ready? Public tweets. How old was she when she sent this out?
Chrissy?
Yeah.
I think we determined 26.
Okay, so
maybe 25.
25, 26. You're well enough aware to not send tweets like this to a 16-year-old. And she's tagging her. She says, "My Friday fantasy, you, dirt nap. Baby. I'm sorry, what the F?
Talk to me, baby.
You saying, first of all, dirt nap? I've never even said that. That's like some vile shit. Chrissy is fantasizing about this girl dying. Wow.
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go have lunch.
Vin likes that about Chrissy. She continues on. 2 weeks later, she said, "Go to sleep forever." And then she's asking people to retweet that, apparently. At Courtney Stodden, on the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 erotic elves. The F. Go to sleep forever. Retweet. Everybody get in on this death threats.
That's
death
like the
wishes.
old style of Twitter. That 8th day of Christmas thing was the original tweet from Courtney. That's how Twitter used to like do retweets. Yeah.
Oh, so Courtney said
that was her response to.
Got it. So
yeah.
Courtney said, on the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 erotic elves. Chrissy's response was, "Go to sleep forever." And then she said, "Please retweet me."
That's automatic too.
That's automatic.
Got
The RT is the indication that it's a retweet. Yeah.
Damn, Chrissy, that's cold blood shit. She then tweeted at her again, directly to her. "What drug makes you do that with your mouth?" Asking for a friend who really wants to know how to look like an idiot. I mean, yeah, again.
I mean, we agree that she looks like she's on drugs, but the reaction isn't.
I would be very concerned about that old man who's buying her drugs.
Right. It just seems strange.
Dude, that guy is such a creep. And like nobody was, it's so crazy. Yeah,
I'm sure some people were but yeah, I mean, obviously there were some people that seemed to think that she was at fault here. So
let's see what Joel Osteen thinks. Hang on.
What Joel? Oh, from the Cube.
My mind is alert My heart is receptive. I will never be the same. In Jesus' name. God bless you.
These are boring.
Try harder, Joel. Cut the
God.
chanting. We're done with the chanting.
God be like, retweet Chrissy Teigen. Give me the chanting, Zach. God at Chrissy Teigen. Looking forward to you taking a dirt nap so I can take your soul for all of eternity. Whoa, God tweeted that? How old was God when he tweeted that? Super inappropriate.
God wasn't woke yet.
At Chrissy Teigen from God.
This is the blood of God.
I see your future, and I can't wait for you to die, bitch. Whoa. Called her the B word? Super inappropriate. From God. From Jesus Christ, God's son. At Jesus Christ to Chrissy Teigen. Retweet. God, I hate this fucking girl. Jesus. He sent her a DM apparently and said, I'm going to nail your ass to the cross. Whoa. So, I guess, Holy Ghost, at Holy Ghost. What is the Holy Ghost? I still don't know what that is.
Amen.
Does anyone know what's the Holy Ghost?
Do you want to get into a theological discussion right now?
From at Holy Ghost. I'll be in your closet tonight. Boo, bitch. Wake up. Joe Biden. Whoa. From the Holy Ghost. The Holy Trinity. The whole Trinity is dunking on Chrissy Teigen on Twitter. Super inappropriate. St. Paul. St. Paul on Twitter says, I hope you get leprosy. Take a dirt nap. Oh my God.
I'm healed in the name of Jesus.
These are vicious characters on Twitter. At Chrissy Teigen. From Mother Teresa. What was Mother Teresa doing? She was doing like AIDS and stuff.
She was doing AIDS.
She was helping people with AIDS. Or like leprosy.
I don't know. She's really controversial, actually. A lot of people think
she
she
make
was.
people suffer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, at Chrissy Teigen from Mother Teresa. I'll make you suffer more than the people that I treated with leprosy. Oh my God.
I believe it.
Brutal self-owned from Mother Teresa.
Hey, come on.
From Kenneth Copeland on Twitter. I banished COVID, but I really wish I could banish you. Ouch.
Hallelujah.
Kenneth Copeland wants to banish Chrissy Teigen. Brutal.
I'm actually, ironically, I'm seeing that Courtney's parents gave consent for her to marry this dude because of her devout Christianity.
Oh,
and allowed them to make their own
let's
decision.
go.
So
let's go.
Don't ask me how that makes sense, but that's what it says.
There you go, Chrissy. It's a man of God. Men of God have never done anything wrong. Never. At God. From at God to Chrissy Teigen. I wish you grew up in a Catholic church. I'd tell you what the priest would do to you. Oh, vile.
Healed in the name of Jesus.
So vile.
This has to stop.
Who would tweet that?
I'm putting a stop to this bit.
Who would tweet that?
This is going too far.
From God himself. Brutal. Damn. Apparently, according to Courtney, she even went as far to directly message her, saying things like, I can't wait for you to die. That's brutal, dude. That's almost as bad as the shit God tweeted at Chrissy Teigen.
I just don't get it. I mean, I guess you can't expect a logical explanation for sending people death threats, but it's just, why is she so mad at this girl for
really
marrying
psychotic,
a 50-year-old? It's crazy.
Yeah, she's going to have to do some therapy to dig into that. Anyway, she posted an apology, but, she's getting, totally canceled now. Funnily enough, Chrissy made this apology video, which we'll watch in a sec, or tweet. But Courtney says that Chrissy blocked her, and she never attempted to apologize. Since Macy's has dropped her cookware, and Bloomingdale's backed out of a partnership with her. I love these celebrities, just cookware. Okay. Chrissy Teigen Tupperware. Need that. Here's her apology. I wonder if God may issue an apology to Chrissy later. Not a lot of people are lucky enough to be held accountable for their past bullshit in front of the entire world. I am mortified and sad at who I used to be. Oh, didn't we read this on Frenemies?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. We did all this.
I said that at the beginning.
Well, I was just kind of curious to unpack this whole story.
Yeah, I mean, we are going into more depth this time.
Yeah. But she apologized. Do you think God probably should apologize? Jesus Christ should apologize to Chrissy Teigen on Twitter. Don't you think, Zach? @from God to Chrissy Teigen Twitter. Chrissy Teigen. Not a lot of people are lucky enough to be held accountable for all the past bullshit. And trust me, I've done a lot of bullshit. Every time a kid dies of cancer, that was me. And I'm still not sorry for all the shit I said. I hate you. God hates Chrissy Teigen. Wow. That's unbelievable. Brutal. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Me and God have that in common.
You really hate her, huh?
I fucking hate her.
So what is it that you hate so much about her? Because this is a new development.
Well, she's like I said earlier, she's very outspoken politically.
You don't like her politics?
No, I do not.
Is she conservative?
No.
What is she?
She's a radical centrist is probably how I would
Ooh, those are the worst.
define it.
She's a fence sitter?
No. But she's...
I want to see a tweet. Give me her most controversial tweet. I want it.
Well, her most controversial tweet now is this.
Beside telling some poor 6-year-old to kill herself, her second most controversial tweet.
Thank you, Dan.
AB, having listened to that, is there anything more to report?
So I think what they're referring to with the underage, whatever it was, they're talking about the joke that Trisha made, the orthopedo
Oh, the
joke.
orthopedo joke.
But they kind of mixed the two together. They kind of took some liberties in claiming that you guys said that.
So wait, what did she actually say?
I'm sorry, I was listening to it, but I kind of had God in my other ear. So give me 1 second. I have the timestamp from Aiden's live stream.
No, what did Trisha say? Oh, does he show it?
Yeah, he's watching. He's reacting to it.
So should I click this timestamp?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we actually said. So let's take some accountability here. It means mouth.
Okay, but
Oh.
orthopedo.
Bro, we get it, bro.
All right, that you are.
Everyone
done.
spin, we get it.
Knowing that these
Who are like sexting minors? Like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well, no. Wait. Okay. So, who's she talking about sexting minors? I'm confused. Nobody's accusing them of sexting minors, right?
Right. No, she's just talking about the TikTokers that you've called out.
Yeah, I don't think I think it was clear that we weren't accusing them of that.
Ortho
means
You telling me that FaZe Blanks misunderstood something?
FaZe Blanks.
And conflated a bunch of other...
No. Well, let me just clarify.
There could be some other thing. But yeah, I mean, if that's what he's referring to, that's clearly... You guys were talking about the people that you bully being pedos.
So here's what we said. We said all three of them have allegations. We weren't specific about what kind. To clarify, they do not have essay allegations against them. Right?
Well,
I guess Adam 22 does.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But I don't know anything about Adam 22. I haven't looked into that, so I'm not going to speak on it. Okay, are we good? I mean, you know.
As a side note, also, FaZe texted Aiden during his live and said, refer to him as L3 from now on. Tell the chat.
Who said that?
FaZe Banks.
L3.
Blanks.
Why? Because I took the L from Hamburger Brain, from Hamburger Helper.
Blanks.
I guess so.
Okay, L3.
But
That's their like nickname for you?
Yeah.
Bro, we get it, bro.
All right, that you are.
Everyone
done.
spin, we get it.
knowing that these
I'm looking at the chat. Their chats.
sexting minors. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, no,
Yes, at the-
okay, well, hold on. But you guys got to know that we're not talking about you guys, just for clarity. Okay? Peace and love. This is a serious message to FaZe Blanks and Mike Majlik. We did not say that you sexted minors. Peace and love. Peace and love. Give me some Chrissy Teigen shit. You're out?
Let's just move on.
Oh.
I really don't. I don't care. It's awesome that she's getting canceled. Let's just leave it at that.
Come on. Don't. I want.
This is day 2 of talking about Chrissy Teigen. Can we just move on? We got all these other great topics.
Dan hit a soft spot. He's soft on Chrissy Teigen. It's a soft spot for Dan.
I'm the one saying we should move on.
I'm not.
No, but he's playing the Dan the hater thing. I'm trying not to hate. I'm saying let's just move on.
You're hating? I see. You are hating, kind of.
AB says he's with me.
Okay, you guys are making it weird. I just wanted one political tweet, but okay, I'm not gonna deal with a full on mutiny.
I just really wanted to play that soundbite.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, that was warranted, Zach. I'm gonna stand by you for that. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, let's talk about UFOs.
There you go. Let's get to the good shit.
Chrissy Teigen have anything to do with UFOs? Any cross section here?
I'm trying to find a segue.
Does she have an opinion on UFOs that you don't like?
She's very opinionated, so she probably does, but I think she's in hiding right now. So unfortunately, we're not going to get her take on the UFO situation.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know I am a total skeptic when it comes to UFOs, as in, let's be clear, aliens visiting extraterrestrial life, visiting the Earth. I'm very skeptical that has ever happened. But 60 Minutes did this. 60 Minutes did this report, but it's all about the stuff we've all already seen and talked about. And they talked to this dude on 60 Minutes, this guy here, who I will say has an interesting look. Specifically, that his goatee is like way off center.
I put an album of pictures. We don't want to play the clip because 60 Minutes is very claim happy, but
they're gonna get us.
Yeah. There's an album of screenshots of him if you want
So
to clear
here's
pick.
Dan is just obsessed with this guy's look.
He's
well, Dan. Do you want to? I mean, what about his look?
It's just he's clearly a man you can trust.
You think so?
As a military intelligence operator who worked at Gitmo in Afghanistan, this is clearly a guy that you can.
Oh yeah, there's this
take
one
his
part
word
where he
for it.
goes, "I worked at Guantanamo Bay as like credentials
For military intelligence.
I was like, "Whoa, back up!"
AKA, I torture people for a living. You should listen to me,
Dude, his goatee is so off center. This is the end of his lip, and you've got like a whole stretch of lip here. Why not just trim it?
Maybe he is the alien.
Oh, that would be a twist, huh?
That beard is kind of alien-like. So
you're on to something.
Here, let's watch this.
I'm not telling you that. The United States
That bothered you that he worked at Guantanamo, Dan? They said he did military operations there.
Yeah,
you think he's just a dude torturing people?
I mean,
with,
read between the lines.
He's a dude with like a wet sponge electrocuting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that for sure is what he was doing, but I'm definitely saying that there's a strong chance that that's what he was up to. Yeah, exactly.
Zach, come on. These are people. These are human beings.
In Afghanistan, the Middle East, and Guantanamo, he hadn't given UFOs a second.
I would assume that means if he works in intelligence, that would mean that he works on like identifying prisoners to arrest and stuff. I don't know, terrorists. Dan, no. Dan's got.
I mean, unidentified aerial phenomena.
Interesting. That sounds even spookier. A phenomenon.
Yeah, I don't know why they have decided to ditch the. Maybe just because of the stigma.
So I think listen. 60 Minutes did it. There's all these clips. I'm like, okay, I'm still skeptical. Here's where I was like, okay, maybe I should be more open-minded about this. Okay, Dan the hater. Obama goes on a Tonight Show.
But what is true?
James Corden.
James Corden's Tonight Show, and this is what he says about it.
And I'm actually being serious here. Is that there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are. We can't explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern. And so, I think that people still take seriously trying to investigate and figure out what that is. But I have nothing to report to you today. It's
okay.
So don't you
Unless-
think it's interesting because he talks about it like he knew about this when he was president?
Well, I mean,
he saw some shit they didn't understand.
What he said is I mean, I don't take issue with anything that he said. What he said is pretty general. I mean, sure, like a UFO doesn't mean alien. A UFO means we don't know what it is.
I know that, but I don't
Right,
think.
so-
I think this guy that you're goofing on with the crooked
Oh,
goatee.
he apparently is part of like the UFO truther movement and
So-
everything too.
but
And I guess I don't think anymore, but at one point had an association with that whole organization that the dude from Blink-182 is a part of.
Tom DeLonge.
He's a
Yeah, there you
truther.
go.
Because I
Right.
heard him say something in 60 Minutes where I was like, okay, this guy's pretty. He said something like, we think it might be like spy technology from another country is the most likely explanation.
Right, and yeah, there's a whole range of explanations, and then obviously there are skeptics that push back against the whole thing and say there's actually relatively simple explanations for these things. So,
well, again, here's my problem with all this is like, here's the photo. It's like, bro, the U.S. government couldn't produce a higher.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
In
what the fuck is this?
2021, they're still coming at us.
Don't show me this shit and then expect me to believe there's aliens. You got to do better.
Yeah.
Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And this, my friends, is a little fucking blip of tinfoil. There could be shit on his windshield as far as I'm concerned.
Right, yeah. I mean, obviously, when
this is it.
You see these videos in motion, they're a little bit more difficult to explain. That one that you just passed that's in the infrared, I mean, when we, a couple years ago, had the skeptic Mick West as a guest on the show, that video had recently came out, and we specifically talked about it. And I know that he's done a lot of investigating into this, and it more than likely is a type of glare on an infrared camera. That's
Yes, I watched his video on it. I'm just saying, guys, this is it. Like, we got to get a better picture before we start talking about aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This is, guys, this is
fuck
not
was
enough.
that?
But I do think it's interesting that Obama was like, yeah, there's shit out there we can't, and he says we can't easily explain. So that is interesting. But I have seen like all the UFO people being like, we were told we were crazy.
Oh yeah,
And
they're taking this as a
I was
big
like,
W,
well,
a big W.
I don't think I ever was like, I don't think aliens are visiting the Earth still. I don't. I think I need more convincing evidence before I make that giant leap. Debunkers are saying about it. Lens flare? Oh, come on. It's not a lens flare. That's what they always say.
Well, a lens flare on an infrared camera looks very different than
Oh,
a lens flare that you're
please.
used to. Well, it does. I mean, you're
That's
able to
a
reproduce
fucking
it.
alien craft. Do I need to pull up those images again?
Yeah, it was very convincing.
People are going to be mad. People really want to believe this is real. Trust me, I want to believe there's aliens.
Hey, I'm all fucking for it. And I personally absolutely believe that aliens are real, but believing that they're real versus they're here currently interacting with us are two very different statements. And the latter, I don't really believe in. But the universe is an unfathomably big place. Of course there are aliens,
Can I present a theory, like kind of going off Dan's? I mean, the universe is basically infinite. I mean, it's unexplored. So like how is it that we're the only fucking life here?
I think we all agree that the chance of there being life in the universe is basically 100. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Well, they also say it's a weather balloon. I dare you to argue that, Dan. Weather balloon. The FBI has been trying to pass that shit on us since the 50s.
Well, so speaking of which, that's the other thing is these UFO hysterics and everything. The last time that it really was coming up a lot was at the height of the Cold War. And I do raise an eyebrow that this is starting to happen again as we're like kind of descending into a new Cold War against
So
China.
you think it's a conspiracy? I've heard this. Okay. So there's the Dan's theory is that it's a conspiracy to drum up Air Force budget.
Yes. and that.
See, that's
kind of thing.
that's like a counter conspiracy,
right?
Although,
Which I think, which is, you know, if you're gonna have a conspiracy, like if you're gonna get conspiratorial about this whole thing, the one that doesn't involve aliens seems like the more likely of the two. You know what I mean?
The likelihood that there's someone in the government who's drumming this up to increase budget versus there's aliens from another like galaxy or solar system visiting here.
Right.
The government's
There's no
lying
such
to
thing
us.
as a coincidence.
yeah. The government's lying to us.
That's yeah. If you ask me, that's the more likely explanation. And again, you know, the people that they're trotting out to talk about this, these military intelligence types. I mean, it's these guys. It's literally their job to lie. Like,
oh,
I mean, that's not
Dan
even
versus the United States government.
It's not really even that controversial of a statement.
So you guys think they
2021.
know that they're telling lies for the purpose of the
not
secret
necessarily.
mission?
I think you know, maybe
useful idiot.
Maybe a lot. Exactly.
I have a hard time believing that guy's a useful idiot based on his goatee alone.
He looks highly competent. Yes.
Apparently,
I like this Mass Effect music we have.
So here's a little debunker for this video. This is a really famous one that the U.S. Navy put out. If you do very simple trigonometry invited by the numbers on screen, it turns out to be something far above the surface and moving at a speed that matches the wind at that altitude, making it almost certainly a balloon. Yet the 60-minute host, the highly respected journalist Bill Whitaker, repeats Elizondo's baseless claim that it's moving fast. So apparently, according to this, that's from Mix, right?
Yes, and again, I think this specific video we talked about when he was on the show. I
think it just had come out
2 years ago. Yeah, it was a very recent thing. And
so
we
according
asked
to
about
him,
it.
if you crunch the numbers on the screen, you can calculate the speed that it's moving at the speed of wind, and it's because the jet's moving so fast that it appears it's moving so fast.
Yeah, it's like a parallax effect, you know.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly.
What about this one?
Dude, that is a fucking drone, bro.
This is the gimbal shot.
Fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Dare you to debunk this gimbal shot?
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
I think this is the one, right? This is the one that I was referring to earlier with that the explanation, I guess, is
It's a solar infrared flare.
An infrared flare, yeah. Whereas the one previous is the one that's a balloon.
And then how come it rotates?
Because the camera's on a
gimbal
gimbal,
rotates.
and as it rotates, it counter rotates.
The rotating did look almost identical to the plane's rotation.
That's the thing.
Like, watch.
I disagree. I think it's aliens.
But that's the thing. That's where that's why my mind gets conspiratorial. It's like, okay, well, the Air Force, they're not stupid.
Why are they putting this shit out?
If Mick West can figure this out, then they can.
Of course.
So what? So then.
But that's why I
what are
question
the motivation?
Obama. Obama, who's out of office, has no reason to lie, says there were things while I was there that we could not easily explain.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not
This
the guy
sounds like-
looking at it. You know, he's the president.
He gets the briefing. He gets the briefing.
Yeah,
he
but
knows.
he's told what he's told. I mean, he's
stop it.
not investigating this.
So you think Obama's the useful idiot now?
I'm not saying that he's a useful idiot, but again, I didn't really even take issue with what he said. What he said was a very conservative statement of there are things that are hard to explain out there, and yeah, I mean that's fair.
Well, according to Mick West, this is very easy to explain. According to like this fast one.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a bunch of these, and I mean, in this 60 Minutes piece, one of the dudes, not Mr. Goatee, but another guy who was an Air Force pilot or may have been a Navy pilot, says that he saw these things every day for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we're talking like going on thousands of times.
Well,
you
my counter to
saw
that
these
would be
things.
like, if you saw this every day for years and I still got no fucking better image than this,
right?
That's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
There's no such
bullshit.
thing as a coincidence.
The government has satellites that can get a picture of me bathing nude in my backyard
There you go.
at
This is
crystal
what I'm
HD,
saying.
and I can't get a picture of this shop that's like better than a Q-tip.
It's kind of hard
There's
to
no
believe.
such thing as a coincidence.
But that's
Well,
a
there's
good
no such thing as a
counter-argument.
coincidence.
That's a very good counter argument.
Yeah.
I would love for it to be real. Like I you know, I'm a big sci-fi guy, and you know, I want aliens to be real. So I'm not.
You're a hater, dude. Just say it.
I'm not trying to hate, but it's just,
Okay,
I feel like we're being taken for a ride with this a little bit.
Well, apparently on June 1st, the government's putting out some kind of statement for the first time about this stuff.
This came as a shock. Yeah.
So that'll be interesting.
I guess the stimulus bill last year, somebody put in some provision in that, $2.5 trillion bill.
Little AFO commish?
For some reason.
Or UFO commish?
They said I think it's the end of June, actually. I think it's...
I know they said June 1st it's coming out.
Oh, so...
I saw that in the news.
Okay. Well, so I guess we'll find out
We're
a lot
gonna
more
get a commish.
soon.
They're also announcing I won the Kraft Mayo contest.
Oh my God, that's a huge day for us on this show.
That's going to overshadow the whole UFO thing.
June 1st is a massive day. Wow. All right, there's one more story I want to talk about is these goons, Bryce Hall, Austin McBroom. Please don't sue me for showing this fucking video. All I'm doing is promoting your dumb fucking fight.
Wait, is there any Triller association?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, thank God.
But I'm like, dude, Triller, I'm promoting your dumb fight, and you're trying to get people not to talk about it. Imagine talking about Triller fuck Triller. Anyway, I feel like, we were debating. Here, let me show this.
No, but have you ever been in like a...
What do you consider a fight?
What do you consider a fight? I think it's so funny that Fousey somehow got involved in all this.
Oh, wait. That's fucking Fousey.
Yeah, Fousey got somehow he's like all into the boxing thing now.
Oh.
He made a comeback.
Well, he was in a boxing match and his face got fucking mauled.
That's the most brutal thing. One of the most brutal things I've ever seen.
Yeah, you got fucked
Fousey fought this guy for charity, and he wasn't even putting his hands up. He had to get facial reconstruction and shit.
Yeah, it was
the announcers were like, "I've never seen anything like this. Fousey's got to put his hands up."
I got to. Hopefully, I don't regret saying this because I don't know a ton about Fousey. I don't know what kind of guy he is or anything, but just. I can't help but feel kind of sorry for him over everything that's happened over the last few years.
Honestly, me too. I don't hate on Fousey like a lot of other people do.
Yeah.
People are so brutal. Oh, look at this. Wow. Yeah.
Is this his boxing?
Yeah.
Oof.
The dude literally just got punched in the face for 5 minutes straight. It was brutal.
It's sad in the sense because he used to be so higher up in YouTube.
Well, he just faked a bunch of pranks and would never admit that he faked them and whatever. I get it. But, okay, he's back. Look, he's back in the mix. Anyway, we were discussing, are we Team Bryce or Team Austin? And you guys are going to be surprised by my answer.
Go to fucking sleep in those pajamas, you stupid bitch.
Got him. Go to sleep. From @God. Go to sleep in those pajamas, you stupid bitch. It's so planned. I feel like they probably talked on the phone before. They're like, we gotta
I need that clout.
It's total clout. It's
Jake Floyd thing just a week ago. Yeah,
that whole thing was planned too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just make believe. I don't know what to say, bro. But we were saying, well, who do we favor? Do we want Bryce Hall to win or Austin McBroom? And Bryce Hall's a douche, and we make fun of him a lot, and he wanted to fight me and stuff. But Austin McBroom is kind of by far a worse person.
Stop!
So for me, I'm Team Bryce all the way. Because if we remember what we talked about Austin, not only the whole stop thing where he flooded the hillside from his pool because he's such an unaware douche.
At least he did give us one of the greatest sound bites of all time.
That's true. And I love the clout pill too.
Yeah. Need that clout.
What has Bryce given us?
Yeah, we don't
not
have
much.
Any, we don't
not
have
much, Bryce.
We don't have any Bryce.
Nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
But as far as Austin goes, he seems like such a shady dude. And his first charity fight, where he billed the whole thing as this charity fight.
No, it wasn't a fight. It was a basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Game.
Yeah. He billed the whole thing as this big charity event, and then ended up only donating $50,000 when he clearly generated millions of dollars. And from what it seems to be is that he pocketed the money. One of the weirdest and shadiest things I've ever seen in YouTube history.
Yeah, out of all of the content courts that we did, that was the most mind-blowing thing that we came across because Yeah, I mean it was called a charity basketball game. Like
the money raised
everything
was
seemed-
not for charity.
No.
It was literally to enrich them. As far as I could tell. I mean, prove me wrong.
Yeah, I guess we should be careful. We don't need a second lawsuit on our hands. However, from all publicly available information about that event is that they pocketed the vast majority of the money.
I definitely agree with that.
I mean, yeah, we did a deep research.
Just a quick correction. They said they're going to donate 100K and they ended up only donating 75K at the end of the
So
night.
they even lowered it. And it was like a
Right.
sold out event. It wasn't like they didn't
Packed
make
sold
less.
out the Staples
yeah.
Center.
Yeah. So
Yeah, at the time we crunched the numbers and everything, and yeah, I mean
we estimated they made over $1 million.
I mean easily.
Yeah.
and, yeah.
So not only that, like his wife is also in trouble right now because she put out some beauty product that's like super low quality and everyone's unhappy about it. They're just super shady, bro.
Yeah.
They use their family. They literally. I feel like they have kids for clout, bro. I'm not even gonna mince words. They have kids for content, bro.
I mean, they heavily feature their kids in their video, which
So
is always
Bryce Hall, it seems like infinitely the worst dude. Austin is the infinitely worst dude. Bryce is just a douchebag. I don't think he's done anything other than being a douche.
I need that clout.
So I'm Team Bryce all the way. I'm ready to go Team Bryce. I really am. Unfortunately, based on this skirmish, I don't think Bryce has a chance. Because he like charged at him and Austin like was not really fazed by it. But ultimately, it's a whole fucking clown show. Nothing is real.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's probably all planned.
I think the fight will be real, but like this is all just staged shit.
You said it.
All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed our off the rails first ever in studio off the rails. Oh. Don't sue me. We should call it the Please Don't Sue Me show.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you on Friday. Oh, we got an update from Catherine McBroom, his wife. Her skincare brand, 1212 Gateway. Why is it called 1212 Gateway? Isn't that like when the website doesn't load? What the fuck kind of name is that? It's allegedly failed to deliver products and provide proper customer service. Mind-blowing. Who could have seen that coming?
That's not fraud.
Oh, okay.
Well,
what is it called?
I would call that false advertising.
Okay. She's off the hook.
Right.
Anyway, their family's super shady. The both of them. With that being said, we'll see you guys on Friday for a first ever in studio after dark experience. That's going to be fun. We're going to have Gabe to christen the episode with a "It's Friday, baby." Fuck.
Hey, don't overpromise. We're still in negotiations with Gabe.
We'll close
That
it
hasn't
down.
been settled.
It's important. We're
We
going
gotta
to
close
lock
the
them
deal.
down. We're going to lock them down.
Fucking's one of my favorite nights.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We will see you on Friday. Ta-ta. All right. Take care.